Siddhant, US Vice President J.D. Vance has said that Washington hopes that Islamabad will cooperate with India to hunt down the Pakistan-based terrorist. And India's response to the terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir does not lead to a broader regional conflict. We've also heard from Pete Hegseth, who has also expressed full support to India against our fight against terrorism. So, Siddhant, how do you interpret this US messaging? Is it the first time a high-ranking official, no less than the Vice President himself, implying that Pakistan is indeed harboring terrorists? What's your take on that?
Well, last 24 hours, we have seen several engagement between the Indian side and the American side, and a lot of comment coming from the American side, including the statement that you have pointed to of the US Vice President J.D. Vance, which is seen as a significant statement in terms of how Pakistan should act on terrorists on its territory. But earlier we saw how the Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and his US counterpart, the US Defense Secretary, had a conversation, and the American side supporting India. Of course, the Indian side it's a very strongly worded statement pointing out that how Pakistan is a rogue state and is a country that continues to support terrorism, and this is something that the world cannot turn its eye away from. Earlier we saw the Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio holding conversations on the issue of the terrorism supported by Pakistan in India in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack. The Indian side clearly stating, the Indian External Affairs Minister in his tweet said that the perpetrators and the planners will be acted upon. So we know that at every level there have been engagement, including at the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the US President Donald Trump level. In fact, both the leaders were very quick to speak to each other just few hours after a terror attack happened. And we also saw the DNI chief Tulsi Gabbard extending support. We saw support by the FBI chief Kash Patel as well. In fact, the US was the country that started the statement, the draft statement that was proposed at the United Nations Security Council condemning the Pahalgam terror attack, even though Pakistan was able to dilute it by making sure that there is no mention of the terror group responsible for the terror attack, the resistance front. In fact, the Pakistanis are very proud of it. The foreign minister has twice stated that it was Pakistan that was responsible for removing the name of the terror group in the statement that condemned the Pahalgam terror attack coming from the UNSC. But all in all, the American side has been supportive of India, supportive of India taking action against the terrorists and terror organizations responsible for the terror attack in India. But next few days will decide what support is coming forward, because there are, of course, views that there could be a military action, even though from the Indian side there hasn't been any word. The Pakistani side has been more, to use the phrase, enthusiastic about it. In fact, the Pakistani Information Minister went on to say that India is going to launch a direct attack in few hours, something that did not happen. We saw the deadline passing away.
Right, Siddhant. For our viewers, can you also help us understand and decode the political discourse which is at play and make sense of the latest developments?
Well, a political discourse here in India is one of a united one. We saw how in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack, there was an all-party meeting led by the Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and other top politicians, and the opposition came out in full support, backing India's move, the Indian government's move when it comes to taking action against the perpetrators. In the Pakistani establishment as well, we have seen a unity of sorts, but we know that the Pakistani army chief will be keen that the situation gets exacerbated, given the fact that the 9th May anniversary of the protests is due to happen very soon. In fact, 9 9th May is pivotal in the country's history now, because it was on that day a few years ago we saw the PTI staging large-scale protests against the army. The army in Pakistan is facing a lot of questions over its legitimacy, its overreach, and of course we know that Pakistan faces a severe economic crisis as well. Amidst the political discourse both here in India and in Pakistan, we know that there has been a lot of international support by the global community towards India. In fact, just a short while ago, the Cyprus High Commissioner spoke to WION and said that the Pahalgam terror attack will be raised at the upcoming informal meeting of the European Union's foreign ministers in Warsaw, where this issue will come up. So this month, do expect a lot of engagement, diplomatically at least, in terms of how India sensitizes the international community on the worries and concerns over Pakistan's continued support to cross-border terrorism.